What if I told you that the difference between staying middle class forever and building real wealth has nothing to do with working longer hours or getting another degree? While most people are stuck trading their time for money, there's a small group of ordinary folks who figured out something different. They discovered 7 specific assets that work for them even while they sleep, vacation, or spend time with family. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes or complicated investment strategies that only Wall Street insiders know about. These are simple, proven assets that regular people use to build wealth without burning themselves out. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what these 7 wealth-building assets are and how you can start building them, even if you're starting from zero. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some people seem to effortlessly grow their wealth while others work twice as hard but never get ahead. Let's start with asset number 1, rental real estate. Now, before you say, "I can't afford to buy rental property," hear me out. Sarah was a school teacher making $45,000 a year. She thought real estate investing was only for rich people until she discovered something called house hacking. She bought a duplex using an FHA loan with just 3.5% down. She lived in one side and rented out the other side. The rent from her tenant covered most of her mortgage payment. Within 2 years, she had enough equity to buy another property. Today, 5 years later, her rental properties generate $3,000 per month in passive income. The key here is understanding that rental real estate works in 3 ways. First, you get monthly cash flow from rent payments. Second, your tenants pay down your mortgage for you. Third, the property value increases over time. You can start small with house hacking, buying a small multi-family property, or even renting out a room in your current home. Asset number 2 is dividend-paying stocks. Think of dividend stocks as owning tiny pieces of profitable companies that send you checks regularly. Companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & McDonald's have been paying dividends for decades. Here's how powerful this can be. If you invest $500 per month in dividend-paying stocks with an average yield of 4%, after 20 years you'd have about $200,000. But here's the beautiful part: those investments would be generating $8,000 per year in dividends alone. That's money you receive just for owning the stocks. The secret is reinvesting those dividends to buy more shares, which creates a snowball effect. More shares mean bigger dividend payments, which let you buy even more shares. You can start with as little as $25 using apps like Robinhood or through your bank's investment platform. Asset number 3 is creating digital products. This is where things get really interesting for ordinary people. Mike worked as a plumber for 15 years. He got tired of his back hurting and decided to create an online course teaching basic plumbing repairs to homeowners. He spent 3 months creating video lessons showing how to fix leaky faucets, unclog drains, and repair running toilets. He priced his course at $97. In his first year, he sold 400 copies, making almost $40,000. The beautiful thing about digital products is you create them once, but they can sell thousands of times. Mike now makes more from his online course than he did as a full-time plumber. You don't need to be an expert in complicated topics. People pay for solutions to everyday problems. Maybe you're great at organizing homes, training dogs, or growing vegetables. There's probably someone willing to pay to learn what you already know. Asset number 4 is building an online business. This doesn't mean you need to invent the next Facebook. Jenny started a simple blog about budget-friendly family meals. She began by sharing her favorite cheap dinner recipes and money-saving grocery tips. After 6 months, she had enough readers to start making money through affiliate marketing and sponsored posts. She recommends kitchen products she actually uses and earns a commission when people buy them. She also sells meal planning templates and grocery budget spreadsheets. Today, 3 years later, her blog generates $5,000 per month. The key is picking a topic you're genuinely interested in and providing real value to people. Start with a simple website, create helpful content regularly, and be patient. Most successful online businesses take 6 months to a year before they generate meaningful income. Asset number 5 is peer-to-peer lending. This is basically becoming the bank for other people. Platforms like Lending Club and Prosper let you lend money directly to borrowers. You can start with as little as $25. The borrowers pay you back with interest, typically ranging from 5 to 12% annually. David started with $1,000 spread across 40 different loans. He reinvested all the payments he received into new loans. After 3 years, his account grew to over $15,000, generating about $100 per month in interest payments. The risk is that some borrowers might default, but spreading your money across many loans reduces this risk. Think of it like being a small bank that earns interest on the money you lend out. Asset number 6 is royalties from intellectual property. This might sound fancy, but it's simpler than you think. Remember that jingle you can't get out of your head from a commercial? Someone wrote that and gets paid every time it plays. Lisa loved taking photos and started selling them on stock photo websites like Shutterstock and Getty Images. Every time someone downloads one of her photos, she earns a royalty payment. She now has over 2,000 photos online and earns about $800 per month from royalty payments. You could write and self-publish books on Amazon, create music, design graphics, or even invent simple products. The idea is creating something once that continues generating income over time. Tom wrote a simple cookbook featuring his grandmother's recipes. He self-published it on Amazon for $15. It sells about 50 copies per month, earning him over $4,000 per year. Asset number 7 is building a personal brand. This means becoming known for something specific in your field or area of interest. Carlos worked in construction but started posting helpful home improvement tips on social media. He showed before and after photos of his projects and explained common mistakes homeowners make. His following grew to over 50,000 people across Instagram and YouTube. Now he earns money through sponsorships with tool companies, affiliate marketing, and selling his own home improvement courses. Companies pay him to recommend their products because people trust his opinion. Building a personal brand takes time, but it can become incredibly valuable. People do business with people they know and trust. The bigger your audience, the more opportunities come your way. Here's what most people get wrong about building wealth. They think they need to work harder or find some secret investment strategy. The real secret is building assets that generate income without requiring your constant time and attention. Rich people understand that there are only 24 hours in a day. You can't get rich just by working more hours. You get rich by owning things that make money for you. The beautiful thing about these 7 assets is that ordinary people are building them right now. You don't need special connections, advanced degrees, or huge amounts of starting capital. You just need to pick 1 or 2 that match your interests and skills, then start building them consistently. The key word here is consistently. Most people try something for a few weeks, don't see immediate results, and give up. Building wealth-generating assets takes time, usually 6 months to 2 years before you see significant income. But once they're established, they can generate income for decades. Here's your action step for this week. Pick one of these 7 assets that interests you most. Don't try to build all 7 at once. Focus on one, learn everything you can about it, and take your first small step. If you choose rental real estate, start researching properties in your area or looking into house hacking options. If you pick dividend stocks, open an investment account and buy your first share. If digital products appeal to you, Write down 3 things you could teach other people. Remember, every wealthy person started with their first asset. The difference between them and everyone else is they actually started. Which of these 7 assets are you most excited to build? Let me know in the comments below. If this video helped you understand how ordinary people build wealth, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to see this. And if you want more practical wealth building strategies, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Your future wealthy self will thank you for taking action today.